What's going on? Hello. Ew. Welcome back to another video. Today's video will be about why I started Chasmic Desist in the first place. The why. In terms of how I got towards Chasmic Desist, I just don't. I had a lot of problems in terms of my mental. I didn't know how to deal with things emotionally, because as a child, you're young and you explore things and you learn a lot of things. A lot of times, you learn a lot of things, and many of those things are that people suck, or not all people, but there's enough where it can make an impact and stifle your growth, or just inhibit any type of emotions. That's what happened to me. I couldn't figure out how to understand people, because when I tried to understand, or when I was being genuinely curious, I didn't know what I was doing, I was just punished severely for it. And then when I get older, it's just a lot of BS, right? In terms of family things, friend things, whoever things, right? Trying to build relationships with anybody, romantic or otherwise, I wasn't getting the energy that I wanted. The energy that I was putting out wasn't getting put back towards me, right? And that shit sucks, right? So gradually losing faith in people, and because I keep trying to understand people and show who I am, I'm always being rejected. When that happens when you're younger, well, you just keep becoming more and more callous to things. You stop wanting to talk to people and approach people, and you just shut off a lot of the things that you need to be considered a human being, if you will. All these things piled up, and it was like, I just need some type of outlet. I turned to sports, also just turned to art, right? Turned to art because I needed some outlet. I just needed to chill. I go outside, that's cool. I work out, that's cool. But I needed some other outlet to accurately portray what I was feeling, because no one else could seem to understand, right? So I just started just drawing things. And then one day, just abruptly, my cousin passed away, right? And that was essentially the, what's the phrase? The head on the nail of starting Chasmic Desist. And quite frankly, looking back at it, that's both a good and bad thing, right? I started it, I was finally pushed to do something that I've always wanted to do unconsciously, it just came to me. But the sad part is that it started because someone that I love died, right? And the other downside about that is that because of that, I was just trying to get out every emotion possible. It was all about me, right? I drew all these designs and I put it up, and I tried to test everything, and I really just rushed everything. Like what I'm doing right now, this YouTube channel and everything else is coming after this. This is a whole revamp of Chasmic Desist. I was just rushing everything. I was just trying to put all my emotions out and then see if I could understand people and do everything I could to just put attention on myself and express how I feel in hopes to connect with others, right? And in rushing that, and in not just accepting my own sorrow and just letting things flow through me and out of me, I just messed everything up, right? I didn't end up where I wanted to be, where I could be, and that's why I am now. That's why I'm here right now. All right. So I started Chasmic Desist because I needed an outlet. I couldn't express myself, right? And even if I did, it was just rejection, or people just not understanding what I was trying to put out. Like I was putting out certain things and what I meant for it to be received as, it just wasn't received as. So I simply just shut up. I shut up, and there was a period of time where I just chose not to feel absolutely anything. Nothing at all. Right? And as sad as that is, that's just what happened. Right? And I don't do that now. I'm much more progressed now. Right? But yeah, man, it's just like I needed something. And then the more I thought about it, the more I realized that other people need that something as well. So as I got better with not only art, but processing my own things, I also learned more about how other people function just simply by observing them. Went to therapy a little bit, and I just started to process things more and come to the, not necessarily the realization, but to the acceptance of other people in the world, the universe, wherever, inside of my own peripheral bubble, right? Not saying I thought everything was about me. I'm saying that I didn't want everything to be about me in the sense that I'm alone, it's just me. I just want to connect with people, and I'm choosing to connect with more people now. And I began choosing that same path when Chasmic began to start, whether it was good or bad. So with that, the designs that I made, a lot of them connect with me, obviously, because this is my thing. This will always be my thing. This will always, not necessarily always be about me, but it will always connect with me. So many of these designs will relate to me, but also many of them will relate to other people in hopes that they could connect and that they can express themselves, right? I want people to illustrate themselves, to illustrate their emotions in the ways that many people cannot, do not, and have not understood for a long time. I want them to wear whatever they want on themselves that shows them who they are to the world. And if people are interested, they will ask them. But it doesn't matter if people are interested or not. It's the fact that you have done something to put yourself out there, to show what you are feeling and to accept what you are feeling, right? And I want so many people to make that connection, not only with themselves, but with other people, right? It's not just about you. You're not alone. Other people feel what you feel, like other people feel what I feel. So I just want to be able to show that and as a byproduct of that, I want to donate to mental health charities and any other research that goes along with promoting mental health or spiritual growth or whatever people need in order to elevate themselves and pull themselves out of the abyss. Like the name Chasmic Desist, initially it was True Self, but that name was taken, so I had to be a little bit more creative. So Chasmic Desist and is essentially pulling yourself out of an emotional abyssal pit. Like a chasm is a deep, just hole in the ground. It's a big crevice and it goes all the way down. It is bottomless, right? It is dark. And it's very hard to get out once you escape. And desist means to cease or abstain from. That pit itself represents that dark abyss in your mind, in all your emotional states, right? And desist means to cease or abstain from. You're trying your very best with help from others, with help internally, to cease your mind from that just construct of obstacles that you have been placed in, whether by your own power or other people's power, right? Your goal will always to be elevate your soul, whether you believe in that or not, or your whatever self out of that pit and into greater heights. That is the purpose of the brand. That is the meaning of the name, and that will always be the meaning of the name, and that will always be the purpose of the brand. I'm never going to change that, no matter how much like money this brand makes. Initially, like I was just concerned about finding people and getting views and followers and trying to make a profit, but it wasn't about the people, it was about me, right? And that's because I was in the wrong mindset. I started to stray away from what this was actually supposed to be and why I started it in the first place. And now I'm back here where I was always meant to be and where this brand is always was meant to be. So I'm here right now connecting with you and telling my story, right? And I will continue telling my story throughout the videos more about myself and why I started the brand and everything else. You know, but I don't want this video to be too long. It's already way longer than I thought it would be, but I guess I'm just talking from the heart, this design is, we'll talk about this design later. So I guess that's it for today. If you have any questions, more that you want to ask me, please let me know down in the comments. Also, please like and share the video, subscribe if you like it. No, you should like it. Definitely subscribe, definitely like the video, and definitely share with your friends. And share with some people that you feel that this would connect with. Like all these designs will have poetry with them, and all the poems will make you feel something. If they don't make you feel anything, then that design isn't for you, right? If none of the color schemes or the way anything is drawn makes you feel anything, and it's not for you, and that's okay. Everything's not meant for everybody, right? I don't want everybody to just be all up in the brand. Like, I don't want this brand to just be showy. I didn't put words on anything, and I'm not gonna put words on any of the designs, because that defeats the purpose of you trying to understand something about yourself and other people. That defeats the whole purpose. People need to be better at simply listening and watching and just hearing people and understanding people in general. And lots of times words don't convey everything that they need to convey. Sometimes it's just action and observing that does what you're supposed to do. But also simply just looking at something and then reading the description, like it's mystifying, hieroglyphic, poetic description to try to pick apart everything and understand what every little thing means, provides so much more depth and meaning to everything, and helps people connect with themselves and other people and at a much higher level than what these other brands are doing in the world. Right? Those other brands don't want to connect with you. Right? Well, some of them do, but many of them really don't. They just want to profit. I don't want to profit like that. I just want you to feel, and I want other people to feel, and I want other people to understand you, and you understand others. And it's as simple and as complicated as that. So with that, I guess it's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Once again, like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment if you have any questions or what else you want me to talk about. And the next video will probably be about this design or whatever else I can think of. So with that, I bid you adieu.